Hello everybody, this is August C. Jones here with another August Daily, and on this one I'm going to talk about more about deliveries. Now I put out, as of right now, I put out 2 videos talking about like deliveries, because I do DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and so I made a video talking about the whole tipping thing that DoorDash was talking about, as well as I put out a video talking about certain stores verifying the order is dumb, and you'll understand it. Go check out the videos. I'm gonna probably have both of them linked at the top or whatever of this video in like the little notes, and then at the end, you can go to it or in the description. But this one is kind of a continuation of talking about like my frustrations with delivery. Like, it's not extremely bad. I don't want to tear nobody away if they're thinking about, doing that as a side, getting, money or whatever. I mean, it's a good form of income. It's definitely a good form of income. But this is the things that you're going to watch out for. And so one of the things that I'm going to talk about is the customer. And there's going to be a lot of that. But it's just basically being available. And what I mean is, so I had to, even last night, as the time of this recording, last night, and like the customer, okay, put it like this: when I'm doing an order, whether I'm shopping for the order, I'm just picking up from like a restaurant and just going or whatever. Let me adjust this real quick. Okay, cool. I think I like that. And so, yeah. So when I'm picking up from like whatever place it is, it's like I want you to be available as a customer. The reason why is if there's anything wrong with the order, if the order is missing something and it needs a substitute, or something is happening, just anything. If I have questions about something that's pertaining to order and I need to call you or text you or whatever, I need you to be available. Especially with shopping, because I might have 10 things to go shopping for you, and maybe about 5 or 6 of those things may not be available. So, and you don't have no substitution for those like particular products. So I have to sit here try to figure out like, okay, what do I substitute it with? But I don't want to just guess. I want to call you and let you know they don't have this. So what would you like? And so my whole gripe is that a lot of times people are more available for the phone call, but they're not available for the texting. And it's like, I understand it, but I feel like you as a customer, you have a job to do just like I have a job to do. Your job was placing the order and being available. Like, well, being available and, getting the food or whatever is being dropped off to you. My job is accepting it, going out and fulfilling that and delivering it to you, right? So we both have a job. Whether, I'm just getting paid for my job, you're losing money. So, but in any case, it's like, since I'm doing my job, I'm gonna tell you that these items are unavailable. I'm gonna contact you and be like, yo, they don't have this, blah, blah, blah. That's my job. And if I'm reaching out to you and you're not responding or even calling me back or texting me back, you're not doing your job. And it's like, I get a lot of times people might be at work or they might got things going on, but I just say at that point, simple solution, just don't fucking order. Like, if you're too busy to where you can't respond to a text message or pick up the phone when I'm delivering your order, and there might be something wrong. I might need help finding the address. I might need help finding a department or something specific because you don't have it in your description for me delivering it or whatnot. I might need help with that. And if I can't get in touch with you, then you might not get your food delivered, or it's like, I just need y'all to be available. And like, just for example, yesterday, I was going shopping for this guy. He only had like 4 or 5 items. Wasn't that much. And so when I went there, I think 3 of the items I couldn't find. So I literally, because like with Uber, like if I can't find the item or the substitute that maybe that person says is okay substitute, it's like I'll just take a picture of what they do have. If I can't even find that, I'll take a picture of what they do have, and what Uber does is sends it to them and lets them know, hey, this is out, would this be a good substitute? And I did that for 3 of the items. The guy, I did all the other, I fulfilled the other items, did not respond back. And it's like, in my mind, you know, oh, well, why don't you call them, blah, 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 let them know. But I'm just thinking, I'm like, if you're inconveniencing me, I'm going to inconvenience you. And I know that's kind of like a petty way to think about it. But when you're thinking about it, it's like, we kind of get out here, we all know in our minds things aren't going to run smoothly. There's times where I didn't went to go pick up, go shopping for somebody, someplace, let's say Meijer, and it's only 2 items. And I'm thinking like, oh, this is great. You know, it's a great price, low mileage, whatever. I'm about to go ahead and be in and out. I go up in there and I'm 20 minutes later walking out doing that, because it's like they didn't have the items, and I had to get in touch with the customer, and we had to figure out what they wanted and all that stuff. And I had to, and before I even called them, I had to make sure that they didn't have these items, because I didn't want to like walk past it after I didn't okayed it or something like that. So it's like the person didn't respond. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna refund this. And that's the thing that comes about it. It's like, don't expect me to fully reach out. Like if it was like 1 or 2 items just overall that I had to get for you, I could see me calling you, because, you know, whatever, if one of the items are missing or something, or both of them are missing, it's slow. But if it's more than that, like 5 or more or something like that, and I send you the text telling you that 1 or more of your items are missing, would you like this sub, and you don't respond in that text, it's like, okay, well, you're not, I'm just gonna refund it. Because I feel like if you're gonna order something and you're expecting a package or something, you need to stay vigilant, you need to stay aware, you need to stay available for if anything happens. Because we may not call you, we may just send a text message, and if you don't reply back, then it's like, oh well, shit, you ain't gonna get what you wanted, you ain't gonna get everything that you wanted. And it's, I guess you can look at it as being petty, but it's like, if I feel like if you're gonna inconvenience me and make my job a little bit harder, then I feel like you deserve to suffer. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. You know, you got people out there that's gonna work extra hard, you know, that's gonna go for that extra mile and all that stuff, which is fine. But a lot of times I don't be having time. I'll be out here trying to get money so I can pay a bill, and I only have a certain amount of time, because maybe like certain things I'm trying to get paid off by a certain time, or I'm tired and all that stuff, so I'm trying to like get in before it gets too late and I get too sleepy and all that stuff, because you know, I got a regular job and this is like my side hustle. So it's like I'm trying to knock a lot of this stuff out within a reasonable amount of time, and I don't have time to be sitting for an hour trying to figure out what you want, even though you only got like 3 or 4 items. And it's just, that's my whole thing. It just stay available. If you're ordering something, whether it is fast food from a restaurant or something, not even fast food, but just food from a restaurant, or you're having somebody shop for you, like, just be available to where, just have it in your mind. Just, and I know a lot of y'all don't really think about it. Y'all just think like, oh, well, it's on the website, it's available. Which if you really think about it, I'm pretty sure you've came across some stuff that you didn't order and they said they don't have it in stock, they just forgot to update the website, because I've had that before. And so it's like, just keep it in your mind that something may go wrong, or something is going to go wrong. Let's just put it like that. Think about it, not may, something is going to go wrong. Because if you have that in your mind that something is going to go wrong, you're going to have your phone with you. And the thing is like, you might be asking like, what about me? What about when I order stuff? Well, I don't order too much stuff off of like a delivery service, because like I have the means and capability, and I'm going to go get it myself. But like a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, I had ordered off of Uber Eats. And like, even ordering off of there, I kept checking. I kept looking to see where the person is, how far they're gonna be. I literally kept checking my phone. So if anything was wrong, like if the restaurant isn't gonna call me, the driver will call me like, hey, they said they don't have this. So what would you want? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I would have been available. I have my phone with me. I'm constantly checking it. I'm looking at it and everything else. So it's like, it's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to every now and then check up on it. And like, if you're at work, man, maybe like put the number for a nurse or something if you're at a doctor's office, or somebody that is available, to where they can, you know, look at it and be like, okay, yeah, this is whatever. Somebody that you trust. I mean, do something. It's just being available works out not only in our favor as the driver, but it works out in your favor, because it makes everything very, like, it will run more smoothly than me not being able to get in touch with you. And then if you're going to put in a number, make sure it's a number that works. Because I didn't have times where I needed to talk to the customer, you know, right then and there. It's like to try and sub something, and like the number I kept calling wasn't the number, or it seemed like it was like a commercial number, where it wasn't like a cell phone number or whatever the hell. I don't know, but I just know that I couldn't reach nobody. So it's like, okay, well, this person is not about to get certain things that they want. So I just say all that to say this: just be available. Whatever you're doing, if you know that you can't be available like that, I would say maybe don't order, or maybe have somebody order for you that will be able to you know, be available. But other than that, like, just be available. Do, like, check your messages on the app. Check, see if, you know, look to see if they trying to reach out to you, because like it makes everything run smoothly. Because that means that, like, as soon as I send, if I got 5 items, first item I can't find, whatever, I look and I send the message saying that, like, would you like a sub and all that stuff. And if you reply back before I even get the 3rd item and saying like, oh, well, you know what, this item that you just sent me is fine, so yeah, I okay it. Perfectly fine. I mean, I could go back and go get the item and then keep it moving. Like, you see how everything just kind of lines up with each other? Gotta push that back. You see how everything just kind of lines up with each other? It's like, when you're helping me fulfill your order, it's much better. You're getting your order quicker. I don't have to spend all day trying to figure out stuff, trying to reach you and everything else. So just stay available. However you need to stay available, just stay available. Because if not, I'm telling you, like, if it's not me, it's somebody else that you're going to like make their like, them getting the food to you take a little bit longer and a little bit more stressful, and that's the last thing that you just kind of need. So with that said, that ends my whole getting off the chest of, you know, the woes of delivery driving for, you know, the big ones, the Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats and stuff. And I hope you guys liked it. And if you did, go ahead and leave me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and stay available.